Hey, I think we're live.
Damn.
Oh, okay. So
should we? I don't know. We don't know if anybody else is gonna come.
No, that's fine. We just thought.
Hi.
There's one person. So this is our first time doing live. So bear with us. Hi y'all.
Hi guys.
So as you know, you at these two Locas, and we're bringing you a very special live edition right now. We just want to talk to y'all, tell y'all what's going on with us, and answer any questions.
I guess we should do the introductions for those that do not know who these two Locas are.
Yes.
I am Jay Gill. I am a Afro Dominicana. I am a humanist. I am trying to be an environmentalist.
Okay. What's that?
Environmentalist. I'm trying to be like Captain
trees?
Planet.
Oh, okay.
I'm really trying to be like Captain Planet. Captain Planet's like
I didn't know what. Oh, see, that's what happens when you go live.
that's a key term.
Yes. Yeah, I never knew what like environmentalist really was like.
Captain Planet.
Okay. Like,
Did you watch Captain Planet?
I did. Why can't I remember though a lot of the episodes?
Planet,
He was purple or blue?
He was blue.
He was blue.
All right. It had like the 5 rings.
Yes.
It was like Earth, Water, Heart,
Sun,
no, Earth, Water, Heart,
Damn.
and then like other 2. But then there was like they did a real like it was like a black guy and indigenous.
Yeah. Oh, it was like very multicultural.
Yes. And then Whoopi did there was like this like lady that helped Captain Planet. Basically, she was a god, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But it was Whoopi Goldberg who did the voice.
Really?
So I've been hearing Whoopi since I was a little kid. Shout
I
out
need
to
to
Whoopi
revisit.
Goldberg.
Is it on Netflix?
It needs to be. I love Captain
Yeah.
Planet. He was my first crush, y'all.
Really? Was it his buns?
He had little.
The little speedos.
You know,
I
he
did
saved the
see.
planet.
I did see Don Cheadle play him in like a little spoof.
Yes.
Yo, what if they made a Captain Planet like a remake? They're doing all these remakes now anyway. Like, what if we had like I don't know what y'all wanted?
A positive remake? Yes, absolutely.
Nah, I want to see gritty. Like,
No, don't be giving me the bootleg ass Lion King. And,
nah. What?
I am not for it. I'm sorry.
Did you?
I,
Are you gonna
no,
see it?
no. I'm
I
gonna
did-
stream it like some other folks.
Oh. We live. We can't be telling our criminal activities.
It doesn't mean I'm gonna stream it before it goes on to
right.
Disney's own version of Netflix.
There's some morals there. No, I actually heard some early reviews that it wasn't that great.
Yeah, me too.
You did too?
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest complaints I heard so far about the Lion King remake is that there are no emotions in the CGI. But if you think about it, they're probably trying to make it like a lot more realistic and lifelike. So, but they're gonna be smiling and snarling.
No, if you want to make it real and you want to make it lifelike, make it back into African proverb, which what it was, what I remember, and get Africans in it because it's African. So basically, they're like, we got to make a black movie, but we can't show black people. So lions. That's my take on it. I might be wrong. Let me know what you guys think.
Damn, I didn't even think about it like that. I don't know. I'm excited to hear like Donald Glover and Beyonce. I mean, I love Beyonce. I wonder like what do they sound like together?
Well, I saw him do an interview and he said that they didn't record together, which I thought would have been really dope.
Yeah, I kind of picture them like looking at each other's eyes, like singing the song. What's the song?
I was trying to think of it. Circle of Life.
Oh, there's too many remakes going on, so I'm confusing all the remakes. Because the first word I wanted to say was
a whole new world.
A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. I didn't see that either, but I want to see it.
You know, I was actually talking to one of my friends about remakes, all these Disney remakes, and she was like, you think they're going to come back with Pocahontas? I was like, hell no, they're making Pocahontas.
They don't want to go there.
Because then you have to keep it real
In
100.
this climate?
Nah, they're like, we don't need that. Notre Dame, though. Hunchback of Notre Dame about to get remade ASAP.
I like remakes when they make it like gritty and angry.
Like what?
Like, do y'all like remakes? I don't know if anybody out there likes them, but like I don't know. I want to see just everything angry. You know how like when they came out with the Batmans, like when they had all the newer Batmans, it was like angrier and less like cartoony than before. I like that. I'm just in that mood. I just want to see like everyone dark now.
Okay.
Like everyone gets
Captain Planet.
dark. Like I want Captain
Saint of the world.
Yeah, I want him to be like from the Bronx with a trench coat. And like he has an alcohol problem and some Timbs. And then he realizes like, damn, you know, this world is fucked up. We need to save it. We need to save the environment or something, you know, like.
Save them. We do gotta save the Bronx though. Yeah, it's probably like a motherfucker right now.
Is it?
Girl, I went to 3rd Ave. If you don't know what 3rd Ave is, it used to be a very not respected place. Okay. A lot of basically black and brown folks live there.
I'm from the Bronx.
From the Bronx. And you know, unfortunately, it's a like the community's good, obviously, but you know the way that it's being respected and not taken care of, and obviously addiction and all the things that have come to happen to immigrants and people of color. You'll find it in the Bronx. Best chopped cheese I've ever had in my life. Chopped cheese.
I find, you know, I'm a little biased because I am from the Bronx, but I just feel like Bronx folks are real friendly compared to all the other boroughs. I'm gonna piss everybody off. You don't think so?
I mean, if you know each other, if you know people, like it's different. Like you
may not want to talk to everybody that wants to talk to you.
Like not everybody's there. Like
I feel like they're friendly. Compared to who's the friendliest borough?
Nobody. New Yorkers are evil.
No, she ain't even from New York. She from
That's
Boston.
how I know. That's how I think Harlem. From what I've got, Harlem folks.
Harlem's changed.
Old school. Oh yeah.
It's got a lot of like really cool up and coming black tech and
good
comic book culture out there. Like I think it's dope.
I actually have to take you to this new restaurant that's a vegan restaurant.
In Harlem?
In Harlem. It's not a vegan, it's veg, but they have veggie options. Yeah. It's on Lenox and 116. I'm about to do something real. Baby! Yeah. What's the name of the rice place?
The rice place. That's all they serve?
The rice place in Harlem?
Field trip.
Field trip, check them out. They have this, and I'm gonna take you because the first thing I thought it was like, Myka will eat here.
Yeah.
And it's good and it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's really dope place. They have brick wall, the interior's really good.
I like that
but
ambiance.
They have this amazing, oh, but you don't like seafood, do you?
I do.
Okay.
I like seafood.
Well, they have these amazing like, puff cheese crab, little finger foods. Basically, like if you've ever eaten crab ragu, it's an actual real crab ragu. Like it's actually
so
crab.
It's not like
no, it's not just cream
like
cheese
imitation
crab.
Nah. It's not like the crab when you go to the Chinese restaurant and they got the crab sticks.
Nah.
But I don't think it's like a real crab.
Some Bronx shit.
That shit was good. No, that's dope. You know, I used to live in Harlem for a little bit. I moved because I ever told you about the mushroom story.
What?
All right. So last time I was in Harlem is when I lived there for a couple of months. I had a roommate and everything. So a lot of what they're doing, talking about like gentrification and all this stuff, they're like remodeling or rebuilding a lot of the apartments in these places, but they're just like painting over the problem and not fixing the internal issue. So I had a leak in my bathroom and they would never fix it. And then my bathroom started growing mushrooms. Like a mushroom pushed through the tiles, and
Do you know how long that takes?
I don't know, but like those buildings have been there for a while. Anyway, no one wanted to do so. Like my roommate like pulled it out, and it was like it was really long. It was gross. Needless to say, I left Harlem after that. 145th and Edgecombe.
Ooh. I used to be on 115 and First.
Hey, someone.
I know, I see Boston. What? 617 02 130. Yes, I am from Boston. I do not follow the Red Sox anymore. They've hurt my feelings. I will always hate the Yankees. That's my stance.
I mean, that's cool.
I'll always hate the Yankees.
I'm not a baseball fan.
Always,
because I'm from the Bronx, I feel like
you don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice. Like,
it's in your drinking water.
Yeah, it is. Pretty much. It's like
Derek Jeter.
I don't even watch it, but I'm like, what you say about the Yankees? And I don't even watch sports.
Sports is great. If you don't know, right now the NBA is going crazy. I cannot believe this is happening. I checked. Somebody talking about bracelet. They see me. But sports is going crazy. Yeah. We talked about the Lion King. We did not talk about who you are. We didn't even talk about your name. What's your name?
My name? Myka Kenya. Can I introduce myself? No, you didn't. Y'all, you gotta bear with us. This is our first live.
We're doing a good job, guys.
Yes.
Let us know. We're gonna try to read too.
Yeah, multitasking. Yeah, my name is Myka Kenya, aka Myka Madness, because I like horror and I'm a little bit loca. Part of These Two Locas franchise. Yeah, like born and raised in the Bronx, spent my teen years in Yonkers, New York. I lived on the same block as DMX. That's kind of cool. I used to actually see him like standing on the corner listening to his own music.
Hey,
that was wild.
You saw him when he was starting up.
Yeah. But he was like listening to his own music, like on Warburton Avenue. I don't know.
Yeah, in the streets.
Hey. Oh my God, it speaks. Yo, shout out to you. I've
seen
you.
Hi, Phoebe. Sorry, I just realized one of my girls. Hi, Phoebe.
Hey.
Hi, kids.
I don't know you yet.
Yeah, you will. We're gonna do well, let's, we talked about Boston, we talked about Yonkers. Should we talk about what our hope is for next summer? Because I've been telling my family to prepare.
For next summer?
Yeah.
Oh, about our plan.
Oh,
I was thinking next summer I wanna wear pasties to the beach. I don't know why that was like my first thought.
I see what your goals are.
Yeah, okay, no. Our plan, here.
Our plan is not for pasties, but I'm always pasties. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna hang that.
All right, so we got this idea. So one of our followers on Facebook was like, yo, I would love to watch y'all go on a road trip and like film it, right? And we were like, that's a great idea. So next year, our plan is to go on a road trip to meet amazing people in different states and interview them, sit down with them, part of the culture, who are doing like great things and creating safe spaces for our community, and just like vibe with them and get into some shit that we've never done before. I don't know, and like
shit she's talking about.
I would really love for us to also try things like we just never did before, like go outside our comfort zone and just film the entire experience. So that's our goal for next summer. Yes. We'll probably do a Kickstarter.
We're gonna have to do a Kickstarter because we still work regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna be vacation time, transportation for our crew.
Yeah.
Somehow we gotta figure out how to get to these places.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about road tripping in a car Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe we might start like east. I think we could go east.
That's a whack ass
trip. I'm about to cross.
You were just like this.
First of all, it's not a whack ass trip. We're gonna stop by and visit our homelands.
We gotta go.
We're gonna see our families. We're gonna see our friends.
Man. I honestly can't wait. That sounds fun as fuck. Thank you.
We're still planning it, but we know it's gonna cost some money. And
we'll do some fun stuff.
There's definitely some places I want to take you to in Boston, specifically to eat, because I give people pointers. So this is my Boston pointer.
Oh wow!
I'll give you 4 places,
all right,
4 different locations.
Okay.
Right. So I want you to try Alex Chimmy's. It's in Jamaica Plain. They have these amazing Dominican. It's like Dominican kind of fast food. It's like the churi. What are those the little random places where they sell the fried food?
Okay.
They have them here in New York. I forgot what they're called.
There's a lot of places.
That's true.
New York.
They have really good sandwiches.
Okay. All right.
And then I want to take you to have some pasta because I love carbs.
Okay.
And that's probably gonna be in the South End.
Okay. So really it's just an East Coast road.
No, this is all we're gonna do in probably like 2 days. We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat. See the Dominicans.
Yeah.
All my family. My family's so excited to meet you. By the way, my mom said hello.
Hi. If they see this, hi.
Yes, my cousins may. Juana definitely not, but maybe we could post this on Facebook.
Well, most of my family members are in Washington Heights. So you take a road trip to Washington Heights to see
my brother.
Or they live around like 191st and Audubon. So shout out to Washington Heights. Yo, Washington Heights is the shit. You hang out over there?
I don't, because we usually don't have time to do anything.
Fried butter.
Fried butter. Oprah voice.
Fried butter.
You know we love Oprah, y'all. Oh man, I would love to go to.
I'll die. Fried butter.
Have you ever had like fried Oreo?
No,
girl, that's Boston.
Die.
It's so good. I basically
want no fried Oreo.
I basically just want to be comatose that whole trip. Just eat any good places you guys think that we should try to eat. Let us know.
Yeah. Or what places should we go? Like what places? Like, cause she's talking about an East Coast road trip.
We could go to Washington. We could go to DC, see your family.
No, Washington Heights.
I thought Washington DC first.
No. Washington Heights and Manhattan. That's what I said. They there. We could go take the 1 train if you want to go.
It's gonna be a road trip.
You should meet my abuela and my tias and everybody. You should.
We should. Maybe we'll do one family thing.
And she loves to cook, so like you'll eat some great Peruvian food.
Oh, what are the Peruvian food?
Oh well, lomo saltado is my favorite dish. So it's like. So Peruvians, we're amazing because we put 2 starches together.
Oh,
so it's like rice and French fries and the steak and the peppers and onions and all of that stuff. So it is really delicious. That's my favorite dish. I also like yuca, fried yuca.
Oh, we love yuca. Do you guys have it with onions? We have red onions usually.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure, but.
Somebody said, where my chicharrón? Oh, that's Twizzing. We're going to Alex Cheese. We got you some chicharrones.
Yummy, my fave too.
Hey,
it's really delicious. I actually promised my partner this weekend that I'd be making him that dish. I'm hoping he forget because I'm mad tired, y'all.
Now if you put it up live,
screw it.
Rack and back order and be like, I didn't say I was going to make
about to get a
I said I would make it happen.
Yeah, and lie.
No, it's not lying.
Oh.
You said, I'm going to make it.
Oh, okay.
Do you say I'm going to make it for you or I'm going to make it? You always
because what he did was he promised his coworkers that his wife was going to make this dish so they can, because I sometimes I'll be, cooking the food and putting him in a little lunchbox for him to take it to work. So, so we could save some money. And they were like, oh, the food smell mad good. And he's like, my wife made it.
So what that mean? Now you gotta feed the
squad? I gotta feed the squad. I'm like, what?
They chipping in?
Y'all should chip in.
Chip in.
I know. We're gonna do. He was mad at me last week because he was like, damn, I told him he's gonna make it. And
don't rush greatness.
You can't rush greatness.
Okay. Jeez, I'm sorry. We've been kind of like on a tangent, guys.
This is how we talk. Very fast.
Yes.
So
very crazy.
No, I think it's good. I feel good about it.
Should we talk about how we met? I think people have asked me that quite.
How we met?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we met at
the strip club.
No. If only, right? Oh no, we met at a mutual friend's house. It was Josh. I call him cousin Josh. He's not my real cousin, but he's like
gang.
Yeah. Joshua Charles. Shout out. I don't think he's on, but that's cool.
He's not about this
He's
life.
not about this life. But anyway, we met at his house, and your boyfriend is friends with him, right?
High school
and
friends, I believe.
Me and my hubby is friends with him. We share friends, so like Josh is now my friend as well. And then we was at one of his like Bronx house parties. And then like you and Shamari walked through the door, and it was like wind was blowing in her hair, and there was a light that came in, a song came on. Yeah, you actually like floated towards me. Someone just was like, I feel like it was like a random voice was like, hey, yo, Afro Latinas. Oh yeah. Yo, both Afro Latinas, and we're like, ah!
Scream.
Yeah, we just screamed and made a lot of like, ah! And I think it was because, I don't know why we did that. It was like the first words we said to each other. But I think it's because it's like, it's like, oh, I'm seen, I'm heard. Like this person without real words knows exactly like my experience.
Got you.
You know?
I hate
hey. No. Hey, we're still going.
Hey. Sorry guys. Yes.
Yeah, we're learning. We're learning.
Sorry,
so, what is this? Sent a request to be.
No.
Oh. Don't touch nothing. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's just like we didn't need verbal communication because like
our spirit animals communicate.
Yeah, and it's like you're just like, yo, it just feels good when you meet another human that you're like, you know what I'm feeling. I
don't gotta explain to you how
nothing.
I'm this or that.
Exactly. Hey.
Tell them you're Afro. Yes.
Well,
yes, we got people question our Afro Latinidad.
You know what? A lot of people don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Other Latinx folks I have spoken to, like, they're like, what? What is that? Like, have asked me, like, why do we put the Afro in front of it? And to be honest, this was like...
Why do you put the Afro? Why do you put the Afro?
So, like, I've embraced this term pretty recent. It's a couple of years ago when I first started hearing it. And for me, it's just an easier way to, like, acknowledge both parts of my heritage without being like, I'm African American and Peruvian American. Like, I could just say Afro Latina. Like, I don't, like, it's just easier. And it feels like, instead of, like, saying I'm this and this, it makes me feel like a whole person by embracing both of those cultures in one word.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying that. That's the first time I explained that. But yeah, that's why I say that. Wait, what do you say?
I say it because I look back historically to the fact that, I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but Dominicans are part of the African diaspora because our people are African. We didn't just pop up on the island of Hispaniola. No, we were brought there by the... You know what? I'm gonna stop myself because I was about to go on a tangent.
Yeah, we're about to preach.
But you know, the Europeans took our Africans and brought them to the Hispaniola, which is now divided into Haiti and Dominican Republic. Yeah. Our brothers and sisters are on the other side. Yes. So after really learning about my history, which is a continuous process because there's a lot of shit that they have done to cover up everyone's history. Afro-Peruvian history, Afro-Dominican history, African history. But for me, it was a way because I really am one that wants to connect with my ancestors, that I took that step to acknowledge not just the people that became part of this Dominican nation, but to acknowledge the Africans that made this nation and made it what it is. You cannot dance merengue, bachata, salsa, cumbia without acknowledging African. You cannot have a plátano and not acknowledge its African heritage. So for me, for that, it was for me more of a like respecting my family, respecting the fact that Dominican history is African history. And then people just fucked it up. That's all I had to say.
And I think it's like, especially when you grow up out here, it's very... The topic of race and everything is so nuanced because it's like we're black women. So like just because we're saying Afro Latina doesn't mean that we're not, obviously we're black women and we're not embracing that, because our experience here in America, you know, if police get called on us and they're saying that's a 5'8" Afro Latina stealing the stuff at the liquor store,
black woman, take her down.
You know, and that's how our experience is, that is our lives, and that's our culture. So, you know, it's just a way, you know, embracing both. I've seen so much like argument about it, and I've seen arguments about Latinx. Like a lot of people in our community do not like adding the X. And they're still confused about it. And if it's new for you, Latinx now is just a way of being inclusive because
gender neutral.
You know, non-binary and like it's just a way to be inclusive of all. Like. Because especially in Spanish, a lot of the words, when it's more like when you're Afro Latina, but then it's more than
Afro Latina.
It becomes O's. So it becomes like masculine. So it's just a way to embrace
men first.
So exactly. So you know, we're evolving and changing, and we just need to like embrace these terms and like. It doesn't have to apply to you. That's not what you identify as.
I'm not forcing you to consider yourself as an Afro.
I love catching people talking shit in Spanish.
Yo!
But when I speak Spanish, people give me a weird look, especially Central Americans.
Yes.
Yo! That's a good point. I got really excited.
So let's talk. I feel we all have a story about the moment somebody was like, you're a what?
No. Yo, I went to Miami and I went to a Cuban spot. I know it's... You know, so I started speaking Spanish because, like, you know, I'm in Miami. I want to, you know,
when in Rome.
So I'm speaking Spanish, and they're just like, staring at me, and they answer me in English. Like, this happens so much, and I know I'm not saying it incorrectly.
Like, you're like an American trying to use your Spanish.
Yeah, they're like,
no, ma'am, you don't have
I speak English, thank you. And I'm like, no, like...
Bitch, I speak Spanish.
Yeah, so I get that. It wasn't just on Miami. It's just like the story that I remember. But that happens a lot. I went to Peruvian restaurants and I spoke in Spanish and they were like, I'm like, yo, just
Like, weren't you learning in school?
So what ends up happening for me is that I became very self-conscious about speaking in Spanish because I just thought like maybe I'm not saying it right or like they were judging me. So I didn't speak it as much, and then when you don't speak it as much, you kind of start losing it. So I made a commitment to myself this year that I'm speaking it more. Screw everybody that don't want to answer me back in Spanish. I'm still speaking it anyway. Bitch. Yes, they always answer in English. It is. But you know what? Ron, who's my husband, they talk to him in Spanish all the time.
They just Shamari gets spoken to Spanish one more motherfucking time.
And they're both not Latin dudes.
Right? Shamari's Antiguan as fuck.
Yeah, and you know. Ron is plantation Black American.
That's fine.
Well, no, because Richard, his last name is like Richard. So.
Oh, you're talking about his name.
Yeah.
Been taken.
Yeah, so like, we always any of the names, the American names that end with a son. Like from a plantation. That's what I meant.
Well, it's the same thing as like de la Cruz.
Yeah. The House of Cruz.
I am House of Velasquez Hill.
I just be like, gay. Yeah.
No, I also go through the same thing. The Cabbies be the ones that always get me, right? Yeah. And I remember it really is. So
Cabbies be mad racist, yo. I don't know if that's your experience. Cabbies are racist.
The Dominicans one, right? But I feel like this idea of not knowing when you stand. Like when I went down south to Atlanta, they're like, "Nah, be you black." Like that's it. Like this Dominican stuff.
Don't be trying to other yourself.
You got white, black, and other. You black.
You black.
But coming up north, where now it's changed a little bit in the south, but we're predominantly a lot of Latin communities. It was like they would be like kind of sniffy, or like you smell a little Puerto Rican to me, huh? I'd be like, no, I'm Dominican. Like, or you look a little Cape Verdean there. Cape Verdean, well, shout out to the Cape Verdean. So I think depending on people's understanding of aesthetics and what people are supposed to look like,
they're like,
they will treat you different because. So the cabbie, I was in the cab, hailed it in the Heights, and I had my braids, my box braids. And, you know, I go and he's like, hello. And I was like, hello. And then I said something to him in Spanish like a few minutes later. He's like, pero tú eres Dominicana. I was like, sí, señor. He's like, you didn't look it. And I was
just like, yo. That's so crazy that you said this because my experience, the most judgment about this sort of thing has been from cabbies. And it really does depend on how I wear my hair.
Yeah.
Because yes, when I wear the braids or whatever, when I wear it like naturally curly, or when my hair was long.
Oh, and you had it straight.
Then they would speak to me in Spanish, and they'd be like,
because you're the Spanish, that Latin
aesthetic,
the curly.
And they be doing like this. They be in the cab, and I'm like, oh no, you know, I'm Afro Peruvian, or you know, my family's from Peru, and they'll be like.
While they're driving,
like they be looking back, like this one guy was like, no. And I was like, no.
His whole mind was like, no.
And he said he was from Mexico, and I was like, yeah. He goes, there's just no, you know,
there's no way.
No black people, Peruvian black people, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, here we go again. You don't know how many times I've been told that a black Peruvian doesn't exist by a fellow Latinx person in a cab. That's nuts. Now the most they'll give me, they'll go, Dominican? And I'm like, no, Peruvian. Dominican. No, Peruvian. They're just like, they won't give me my Peruvian flowers.
Like, I will give you a Peruvian flower.
Thank you.
You will have Peruvian flowers forever.
And I just found out, well, not maybe just found out.
Like a month.
But no, I mean, I learned more that all the Peruvians are in Patterson, New Jersey.
Hey, Patterson. Yeah, wow.
And there are black Peruvians out there. I seen like 2 on Instagram that I have like since communicated with. And I'm like, yo, where y'all been in my childhood? It was mad lonely.
Childhood.
No one knew what Peruvian was. You didn't even know.
I did not meet my first Peruvian until junior high that I'm aware of. Again, communities. I was in a very tight, Jamaica Plain, whoop whoop, 213. Tight knit communities where it was a lot of just like Dominicans.
Yeah.
A lot of some Irish still hanging around from before. Hey, baby. So Peruvians to me weren't, and you know, I was like,
everyone was like, Peru what?
I was like 10. I was just searching for culture. Unfortunately, my family didn't teach me well.
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. Well, now I learned that. Thank you.
I know.
We're learning together. But yeah, for a while, people would just say Dominican. I just gave up and was like,
Plátano power.
yeah, just Dominican. Plus, like I said, most of my family live in Washington Heights, which is predominantly Dominican.
Was.
Oh.
I got looks. I miss my Dominican summers, but it's okay. We gotta fight. Fight for unification.
Yeah, but that's it.
I don't know. Does anybody have questions?
We have questions.
I don't even know.
Oh, Lord.
It's in your phone. Oh my God, it's already been 30 minutes.
Questions.
We apologize.
Hey.
From Peru by Victoria Santa Cruz.
Yes, I love that. We actually earlier on
March Women's Month.
Yeah, we did. We recreated looks from our favorite famous women in history that was part of culture, and I personified, I guess.
You did.
Her look. But yeah, no, I love that poem, and watching that video. That was probably the first introduction I had into what a Black Peruvian looks like, vibes like, their whole aura, aesthetic. And I just didn't know that. It's crazy. People I've had like debates with people online who are like, we have a whole soccer team, like how do you not, like they give me a soccer team as an example, but how do you not know that there's Black people in Peru? And I'm like, look, I was born and raised here, like we just race wasn't really talked about in my family like that. It was
no.
We didn't talk about it. It was, you just kind of go through life trying to figure this stuff out on your own. It wasn't until I got the internet and started researching on my own I learned then. But I didn't know. I just thought I was like a unicorn. Like I just thought like, oh, there's only one of me.
You are a unicorn.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, but now I know.
And everybody else should know too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, education is definitely. I grew up the same. I swear to God, until I was maybe in like high school, Columbus landed.
Yeah.
In some part of America.
Yeah.
These United States, and I did not know until I realized he landed in Dominican Republic and Haiti, and I was like, motherfucks! All this time I've been lied.
I know.
And it's not. And I think for me, my Blackness was not ever like a card that came up. It was like, nah, you Dominican, and that's all you is. That's all you gonna
That's
be.
all you is.
That's all you is. You can't be none else but Dominicans. Yeah. And then I'm like, but I don't know how to be Dominican.
Oh yeah, that's the whole.
I didn't go to DR for the summer. I didn't have those things. I've been to DR 3 times. I won't even lie to you. 3 times in my life.
And it's very interesting being born to like immigrant family members, apparently born to immigrant parents, because like my dad, I mean, he came from Iquitos, Peru when he was 17 to here to the States, and like he didn't know anything about Blackness because Blackness was never a discussion to teach his now Black daughter anything about her culture. So it's just, my mom's from here, so it just wasn't talked about. I had to learn all of this on my own. I think they were just more focused on like, surviving. You're American, just like getting an education and eating and
real
like
shit.
Yeah, so like it wasn't ever a discussion. I wish there was. At least like we're here now, so like I'm gonna make sure that my future children know from very early on. Yeah,
I support that. I agree. Mine's gonna be a doozy. We haven't Tegan and probably future Dominican children, so I'll be like, so one thing you gotta do is dance. If you can't dance, you can't be joining our family.
Yeah. The pressures of knowing how to dance.
Oh, I want to thank my older sister Jody for teaching me how to dance. Okay, I didn't mind being her partner. I would have danced with her because if it wasn't for her, I would not know 2 left from right.
I learned this was the first move I learned. I just like doing this over. This is like side. So that was the first like Spanish dancing I've learned.
I think you do.
My parents are really great dancers, both of them.
I believe Miss Wanda is a great dancer.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Wanda.
She's
I love her.
Yeah. So I gotta get her on Instagram. Hey, this is third becoming. Yes. Thank you. Woo-hoo. Yo, no lies, it's our first live, guys.
I was nervous, guys.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a shot, but then
nah,
I didn't.
Screw it. Why are we nervous? I guess
I
it's
was
just
nervous.
Because we're always editing our videos and
sometimes our facial expressions aren't the best. Trying to figure this out. Okay.
Yeah, we actually, another plan of ours, we want to do like a live show in the city and have people come out.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, we only just started doing all of this. We since January, right?
Yeah, January I think was our official.
Yeah, so we knew. And here's another thing, we just became friends. Like,
We're new. Don't know this crazy person.
Yeah, so you guys have been watching real friendship unfold before your eyes. Like,
absolutely.
We've only known each other maybe
I think
2 years.
It'll be 2 years in October.
It'll be 2 years, but we really didn't kick it
till last summer.
Not even last
what? Remember when we went out?
We went out on one date and then we never called each other.
And that was it. She left. She stood. She was.
I'm an Aquarius. I'm like in the wind, and you probably, you.
I'm Earth, so I was like, so she don't call me by like tomorrow, like this relationship is dead.
I know. Exactly. No. So then we were like, we've always toyed with this idea of doing a show, and then we finally were like, okay, let's just turn on the camera and talk.
Sorry, I'm responding to it.
So
business, y'all, business.
Yeah, business.
But yeah, it was cool.
It was new.
Definitely new. I have not.
Yeah, someone was like, yo, you didn't grow up together?
No. They were like, how long have you been friends? I was like, like a year.
I'm gonna say genuinely a year.
A year.
Yeah.
It's been a year. But
genuinely. I feel like the real test of friendship would be we haven't spent the night together. We haven't woken up together and looked at each other in each other's eyes.
With crust.
Yeah, that to me, that is when I can be like, yo.
So you trying to say that you don't think right now?
I just mean like we haven't done that yet. We probably should have a sleep.
Maybe when we go on our road trip.
Yeah.
We got this finance somehow.
True. Another follower. I'm an Aquarius too. Hey,
I love Aquarius. My partner's Aquarius. My wife is Aquarius. Shout out to my wife Denise.
Well, she's the best.
She's gonna be on us. She's gonna be with us at Curl Fest.
We're doing a live,
going live again.
Yeah. So it's not like we're not part of the bill. We're not like official.
No, we're just like we're gonna show up.
We're gonna show up, make a space, and do a live.
Which we should probably talk about because
Curl Fest.
We do want to meet with folks that like follow us. We love getting insights and seeing like why you guys even watch us because we don't even know why we watch ourselves. I think we just like to talk.
Yeah, we do. We're like going a mile a minute. Like we're like,
sorry guys.
Sorry.
But we will be at Curl Fest, and we are not headlining anything, but we're just attending, and we want to attend to meet people because obviously, as you see, we are trying to get our hair together.
Yeah. I feel like since the first. Oh, sorry. Oops. Since the first video, I feel like our hair has grown. The growth. Like, check out. Go back to our first video. And we both had the same like
short pixie-ish.
Oh yeah, because we didn't just do the big chop, but we had just like
just cut our hair.
We just cut our hair. I think we was going through both of us going through hair issues because we also had like braids and dye. Like we were doing too much and stressing our hair, so we cut it around the same time. So our hair is like now growing at the same
time. Yeah, pretty much. I like yours because you have color. And I can't color mine.
No, this is just like the color that's been left from before.
Oh,
so I have
it looks really good. I'm just
we'll be at Curl Fest. It's not official. It's unofficial. Live.
We're officially attending because we bought our tickets.
We did buy our tickets to Curl Fest.
But we are not hosting anything. But we look together in unison.
We want to though next year. I mean, like again, so we're new. So really, this year was about laying the groundwork for
our master plan.
Hold on
a second. Hi, Prima. Hi, Audi. I'm sorry. I give shout out to everybody.
Hey.
Hi. That's my cousin Ariana.
Hey.
We're gonna go see him faster.
Hey, Ariel.
Ariel's there.
Yeah, she says hello.
Hello, darling. Sorry, guys.
Yo, we're doing a live. Like, we're doing a live. It's like for real. We're getting there. We're growing.
I enjoy this. Okay, as we were. Yes.
So so at Curl Fest we're gonna have like a guest. We're gonna have a guest.
Denise, my wife.
Yeah, we're gonna have a guest.
Aspiring actress.
Yeah.
She's the one that has groomed me into
groomed
If you see one of our videos, I think we talked about the friends that have been there for us. We did do that.
Yeah, video. Like the friends who made us ladies.
And then so I had Denise and you had your friend
Heidi.
So.
Yeah, she. she's a hairstylist now too, because she used to practice on me. Yeah, she used to do the rollers and like put my hair all up in a ponytail with like the Selena.
I was like, the Selena.
Yeah, and that we used to wear it. Like she's from Puerto Rico too, so it's just funny because like we would go in with matching hairstyles, but like two different cultures. It was funny.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, we live now. Yo, Josh.
Gang.
Josh, we gave you a shout out earlier because we was talking about how we met at your house in the Bronx. Yeah, and we live now.
Yeah, we live. We made it.
We made it. But now I suddenly feel nervous because I feel like Josh brings out like the bad
in all
like
of
the
us.
Bronx. He brings out the Bronx out of me for whatever reason.
He just brings the attitude.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna start saying messed up stuff, and then we're gonna like lose any endorsements we haven't gotten.
We also look for endorsements.
Yeah, we endorsements and all that. But yeah, so we'll be at Curl Fest. Come through, say hi. I like people, so just come up to us.
Yeah.
Right? You like people?
I like.
I'm concerned. Yeah. So yeah, come through to that.
Gonna talk about hair. Gonna talk about a couple of things.
I want to talk about like our preparation, but I don't want to get into it now because I'm gonna save that for content.
We gotta bring blankets.
Yeah,
because it's at Randall's Island.
Yeah, has anyone ever gone to Curl Fest? Because if you could give us some pointers, we've never been.
Yeah, it's our first time. But it's not in Brooklyn anymore. It's in Randall's Island. That's the only like difference.
So a long time ago, I've been to Randall's Island for a punk show.
Okay.
What was it called? It was a punk show that used to happen in Randall's Island, and I would go. This is when like Alien Ant Farm. Y'all remember Alien Ant Farm?
Yep.
Okay. So it was a bunch of bands, and I was in mosh pits getting dirty and everything.
Adi,
hey.
You went to Curl Fest. That's right. What do we do? Can we bring blankets and sit amongst the folks?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna be like, y'all crazy? Y'all need to
like, why are you? I'll be mad as hell.
Rotation.
I'll be mad as hell. We bring blankets and shit. We got carried around. Hella sweaty. We can't like lay it down anywhere. So don't be lying to us.
Yeah.
Bring
an umbrella for the sun.
Oh, good call. You writing this down? Because I'm gonna forget.
You writing umbrella, B?
Oh damn, you're
I'm
right.
not too far off.
I'm gonna get sunburn. Hey, Kobe told me. Shout out. You don't know who he is?
He's one of the actors.
Yeah. You're like,
really?
Okay. Shout out to Kobe because we're from Yonkers. He's from Yonkers, and we went to the same theater, community theater school troupe. So we put on plays and stuff. Ooh. Yeah. He always used to play my son, but now he's a grown ass man with a kid. So that makes me feel so old.
So now you've seen your son grow into a man.
Yeah, he's a grown ass man now. So, but yeah, he's got a cool. He does this thing where he gives reviews on movies. So you should check Kobe Told Me out because he's on point with his movie critiques.
Let us know what you think of the Lion King.
Yo, Kobe, what you give Lion King? I know he gave Spider-Man I feel like you gave it a 6 or 7.
Damn.
And I wanted to see Spider-Man, so I don't know.
Tobey Maguire is still my favorite Spider-Man.
Ew. Are you kidding?
Yo, I had a crush on Tobey.
Why? He wasn't even a child. At least this Spider-Man looks like a real kid.
And I think that's why, because he was a grown-ass man.
No,
Kissed a homegirl upside down. You know how many times I want to
But he wasn't
upside down?
Okay, but I want to see a real teen play like Spider-Man. Plus, I feel like the new one looks more like Queen's students. A little bit more. I mean, Zendaya and everybody.
Kobe said not hearing
about
good things.
Lion King.
Yeah. Hi, my twin Annie Nanny. Hi, Annie.
Hey,
she's beautiful. She's amazing. She started her business.
Yo, this is our first live. We got peeps.
Shout out to my Annie Nanny. I need Liz father.
I fall off the chair. I was really. That's what happens when I get excited.
She just like collapses.
Yeah, I do.
The excitement is just too much.
Okay. I want to talk about certain shows, but I feel like you haven't even seen it yet.
I am not good with shows. I'm only watching 2 shows right now. That's all I can manage.
What are you watching?
I am watching Death Note. Fucking phenomenal anime.
The anime was great. Wait, the anime or the
anime?
Live?
No, not the live. I've been told the live sucks.
Damn.
The anime is amazing.
Loving the curls in this live right now. Thank you, good sir. Oh, the struggle.
You have no idea what time I woke up to do this, okay?
Yes, I woke up Well, I woke up at
What
7.
time? We woke up at 7.
But then I went back to sleep. But that's
okay.
the point. I woke up, went to sleep, and I got we're gonna talk all about
Curl
hair,
fest.
curl fest. I was alright. It is. Death Note is the shit. Oh, the anime. It got me through like some really
I remember
tough, emotional.
You watched a
stuff.
lot. It's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot. And I used to watch it. Yeah, my first job was as a receptionist at Clear Channel. I could say that. And I was a whack ass receptionist.
At least you know.
I was watching Death Note at the front desk every single day and sitting at the front desk like this, where they were like.
So you're just here for the check. You're just here for the internet connection and the check.
Yeah, y'all looking good. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, so but yeah, it got me through because I didn't want to be there. I went to school for theater. I wanted to be on Broadway, and like that office is right in the middle of Times Square. So I was like, man, fuck this. I'm watching Death Note until I make it. Dreams come true. I did not make it to Broadway.
You made it out the job.
I made it out the job. I did go to you know what? Speaking of Lion King, I did go to one Lion King audition for the hyena. I did. It was an open call. I did not get it. But like back then, that was like the only role as a black person you can get.
That's fun.
Was Lion King, but because there weren't a lot of other plays and musicals on Broadway that had black actors. So we were all at that open call, and it was a long ass day.
Friends like, yo, what's up, son? What you doing? Trying to be the hyena.
Trying to
be elephant number 3, son.
Yeah, like that's what I didn't get it. I'm kind of salty about not getting the
But look at you now.
Not on Broadway.
Never happened.
Yeah, this wouldn't have, because I would have been on Broadway.
You're the doll.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out.
We'll make billions of dollars.
Hopefully. We got a lot of ideas, y'all.
Positive intentions, guys.
Just trying to push. What were we talking about? I got it.
2 shows. Yeah, so I'm watching Death
shows.
Note, and I'm watching Frankie and Grace.
I heard some good things about that.
It's really fucking good.
It's like
it's
funny.
Great writing. It's crazy because obviously they had to make it white center focused. I'm not disrespecting white people. I'm
proud of you for watching
facts, right?
Watching things.
But it's the it really makes you see, like, people always think of older people, like once you're like
knitting.
having kids and you're done having kids, like your life just goes to shit, and the show really shows you. One, like, life continues after you have kids. You're still gonna go through heartbreak and relationship.
He said, "Are you 40?"
No, I'm not.
She's 40.
But the show is good, and you know what? It's a testament to good writing and good acting. I like it. It's my show to watch when I'm like just having some chill time, or I'm doing work and I need something. Like, I like the concept. People, older folks getting it in. I want to be 60 and 70 still getting it in. I don't want to wait till 60 to make my life happen.
That's true.
And they have a gay couple. Of course, they have a token black guy. Shout out to who he is. I don't know his name.
Terrible.
Come
on, remember the one black actor's name.
Of course, he's adopted. He's their adopted brother.
That's a fantasy.
Now, there's another show on Netflix with Christina Applegate.
Kim's gonna kill you. Name something younger before we lose our audience. No, wait, come on. They're dropping like flies now.
I don't care. Kiss my ass. I don't tell you. What do you watch?
Stranger Things.
I caught the last episode. I was like,
did you watch the whole
No,
thing?
I caught the last episode. I was like, well, now I know everything. Sorry.
Who does this?
Me, bitch.
What?
I'm busy.
I've never done that. How did you catch the last episode?
Shabari was watching her.
When you in a relationship, y'all gotta plan that. No, you gotta plan it.
No, because that's his show, and I respect that that's his show.
He
knows that there's certain shows that me and him are just not gonna watch together. It's just not gonna happen.
That's true. Like, I have to,
Death Austin shit. Fuck you, Josh.
Yeah, right? Like,
that I'm respecting my man in his show. That's some Boston shit.
How the fuck does that happen? Anyway, Stranger Things was good. I'm not gonna spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it yet.
It was really good.
I feel like it was better. I feel like it was the best season. I'm gonna stand on that ledge. I think it was. It was good. The kids are getting older, which is like weird for me because they're going through that stage where they're just like long and lanky and they're just like awkward and stuff.
Get it together.
And I'm like, and now they're like being teens, and like Elle is like making out a lot now, and I'm like, oh, and they do flashbacks of like when they were little and some throughout the series, and they were like little babies. babies. So
well, that's the hard part when. Oh, thank you for the pantalones. I got them in Brooklyn at a fair for like less than $20 because I'm very. I like to spend my money in certain ways. Frugal. I feel like frugal has a bad connotation.
It really does. But yeah, no, I think it's really good. I can't really spoil it since it's still new.
It is good. I just caught the last episode and like I almost cried. I was like, damn, I wish I would have watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to right now.
What other stuff
I wanted to watch.
You know what? I just watched. Was it Aziz?
That's on my list. How was it?
It was actually good, yeah, especially with like everything going on with like Me Too and everything, and like he was one of the guys that got caught up in that. He handled it pretty well. I thought like he addressed it in the beginning.
Sorry, my friend Jay.
Hey, when we
from
get
Bermuda. Tell Kat and the kids I say hi. Sorry.
I'm sure you know this taking it slow with my wife. Yeah.
It's the kids, man. They take up so much of your fucking time.
When we get in these two Locas scripted web series.
Wow.
All right, so funny. I'm gonna divert a little bit. So funny you should say that because Broad City just ended. Don't get your face. Broad City just ended, and I feel like there's a void for.
There's a lot of void.
I think there were like 20 something. Like trying to figure that shit out.
Wasn't she turning 30 on the show?
Yeah, so now we need 30 something year olds.
This is what 30 looks like, and he's still trying to make it, y'all.
Hey, Derek! Derek is a really, really good friend of me and Ron's, and he's like amazing. He's a comedian. No, but I feel like you met him because you might have seen him in a lot of our stuff.
Yes.
He's a Rhode Islander.
She's
from Boston.
That's not the same place.
New England, right?
Okay, Rhode Island and Boston, not the same place.
New
I do respect Rhode Island though. It's New England. The whole thing.
I don't know. No, I thought y'all like woo.
We talk to each other.
What's that?
Cheer?
No, what's that guy they like on the football team?
Tom Brady.
Y'all got a Tom Brady connection.
No. This is not the same thing, Myka. Thank you, Derek.
I'm from the Bronx.
Like you said, there's a word of some brown curls and curves. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
They are
brown
avoiding
curls and
it.
curls. Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, we need to do that. Like, I have a whole idea too.
Oh yeah.
We got a comic book idea.
We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're hoping to wrap up this year with interviews. Yeah. Some scripted things.
Yeah.
And some merchandise and apparel.
Oh, I can't. I wanted to say it. But okay. All right.
Don't say nothing.
Ooh, you sound like you're possessed. Like you give you an exorcism. My mom could give you an exorcism.
Your mom could probably whoop my ass.
Yeah. She's got a really heavy hand.
She looks like she has a heavy hand.
She do. Like, she really do. I can tell you from experience that hand is heavy. But she's really nice to everybody else. Like, she loves everybody.
She loves me.
Yeah.
I love this one. It's okay. One up.
I know. Do I gotta go to DR?
Nah, she's in the States right now. So.
Oh. What gives? Why you hold it back? You're terrible.
Because she doesn't move. You have to go to her.
Yeah.
Hence why road trip.
I gotta go to a Boston road trip.
She's gonna have a Dominican Boston get together, and she's
nervous.
literally going to be embraced with pots and pans being banged out.
Yo, Kobe's giving us merch ideas.
Chinese flatware.
Yo, that's not a bad idea. Listen, these two Locas.
Bonnets.
Yes. You're giving away gold. Yo.
Listen,
you might want like 10%.
There's a couple of things. I know, Kobe.
No. He's like, yo, he's gonna send us like an invoice afterwards.
We might have to get into. I have some bonnet issues. Some bonnets don't always work out.
Why?
I have a bonnet for my braids, and then I have a bonnet for like my regular hair.
Well, I don't. Well, when I used to try to wear it, like when I wake up, it's like on the floor. It doesn't stay on. I think they make ones now that they stay on your head, right?
Yeah, they have. I use one that has a little band.
Okay.
I'm on like a shower cap.
Take it off in the middle.
But it doesn't help it just flattens the curls. So I don't know.
You know what's crazy? I want to bring up something. That like I used to read things about how guys don't like their women to wear bonnets and scarves to bed because they think it's not sexy. I don't know about you, but my husband will definitely be trying to poke me at night in whatever I wear, like bonnet, no bonnet,
real sexy,
a onesie, like it doesn't matter. Like really?
Does the onesie have a hole in it just for?
No, but it should have those little flaps.
It should, because then you gotta pee and then you gotta take your whole
especially in the winter.
off, bro.
I want to take off all the clothes in the winter.
Please.
I'm gonna apply to be a producer. Please,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, we love it.
Yes. I don't know. Is there anything?
I don't know. How long have we been doing this? We've
been on this for almost an hour. 5
Guys, we did it legit.
Yay.
Okay, so okay, before we go, I think we're about to, because we want to go to this African festival that's happening.
Yeah, the men's is back there just chopping it up. You
Yeah.
guys have probably heard them like here and there. We gotta feed them.
Yeah, we do. They get angry.
They get angry.
Before we go, so I just want to say I lost the train of thought.
I thought you were gonna say that you love me.
I do love you. You're great. Did I say the L word?
See, that's how you get into
Oh, wait, I wasn't ready.
Lies.
I'm not ready for that.
Lies.
Too big of a commitment. Oh, God.
All this commitment. You want this friendship.
God, I do.
You know I will commit to this.
You know, you're not lying. This really feels good. I can tell you things and you like get it.
I'd be like, hey, man, I hate them types of bitches too, man.
Yeah.
Fuck wearing clothes, sweatpants all day. Yes.
We're kind of tomboys.
God. We are tomboys. I was very proud to be a tomboy. I honestly had a thing where I thought femininity was the worst.
You can't even say it.
Thing. I used to hate seeing my mom get dog. I'd be like, why are you doing this?
It just
because
requires
you
a lot
want
of effort.
to be a woman.
My sister
and
is
be like
very
a man.
feminine. She dresses up. Yeah, she has amazing style, and I feel like I'm more of like the theater
They just
drama
have a
geek.
different look.
Yeah, I'm a drama theater geek.
I like
Sister.
She's like wearing heels.
Yeah.
And only named
Like
brands.
she's pregnant now, so I'm gonna be a
Okay.
first time aunt.
It's magical. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world.
I think I'm gonna get this kid like all the rock and roll punk gear ever.
Yes. Do all the things that you would want to do for your own kid without having to have a
True.
kid.
And it's funny because she always used to say to me like, "When you having a baby?" And I was like. But if I do, the kid is then becoming part of the show. The kid is gonna be part. We're gonna be a family.
We're gonna do a these two Locas baby special.
We need to plan our pregnancies at the same time.
I don't even listen. I'll keep it real 100. You
So
know,
you need to,
I
like,
want a
coordinate.
dog. I want to have a dog baby. I've been asking for a dog baby.
I have a dog baby.
I want a pit bull. Yeah, Ziggy there is like literally right here chilling.
Yeah.
I want a dog baby. I want to be a dog mama. I think about it. I think about where I'm gonna take them to play,
Okay.
outfits,
All right.
food. I have names. In my world, my dog baby and me are living our best life.
Yeah, they're great.
Him
And they don't talk back. They don't talk back to you.
What?
I think my biggest fear in having a kid is that like I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and they're gonna be like staring at me, like with their little eyes in the dark.
Yo.
And I'm gonna punt the kid in the face. Like ah.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm ready for little pit patters. That's scary. Like a little human in the middle of the night, like walking around doing stuff that I can't like
Control.
Am I the only one with these fears?
No. God,
And if you are a parent, God
we
bless
respect you. You are
You do
doing
amazing.
great, sir.
Oh, okay. So we're actually losing battery, so we gotta go because we said we were
been
gonna
an
end
hour.
it.
Thought we were gonna do 30 minutes.
We have a lot of plans, but you know, there was some other announcements I wanted to make, but we'll talk about it at Curl Fest.
Yes, we have. This may take us for a minute.
Okay.
But
Wow.
That's awesome.
IG, thank you guys for like tuning
Yay.
into our first live.
We gotta go do our own. We have our own little haka that we do.
Oh yeah, but
We'll
we
do
can't do
that.
it now.
That's personal.
So yeah, it's personal. We'll share. But thank you guys for joining us, and yeah, we'll do this again.
You will see us in 2 weeks going live at Curl Fest, July 27th.
Come hit us up.
Yeah.
If you come in.
If you have any hair questions, if you have any people, let them know that we will be there.
And if you come, can you bring me a towel because I'll be sweaty. I
sweating.
sweat a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, we also. So bring 2 towels.
We're not
please.
wearing makeup. I'm not wearing makeup the day of Curl. I know I'm sweating, bro. It's not gonna happen.
I'll figure it out. If you got makeup tips for like summertime, please can you DM us, because I don't know.
This is just new.
We're learning. I think we've grown over time.
Because eyeshadow looks so good today. It looks so
I'm
good.
learning. I'm watching these YouTube chicks. Okay, so yeah, so we're going. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We
Watch
love
our
y'all.
videos.
Watch our videos. We got content coming out. We're just editing. There's just so much editing to do. So
it's a
we're
lot.
working. Yeah.
Bless Ron.
Ron is doing. Ron Elliott is the editor, and I sleep with him.
Yep. That's the best.
I sleep with him for you.
That's your husband. That is your husband.
So that you guys can get content.
She only does the marriage is basically for you guys.
It's for you guys. But yeah, no, thank you everybody, and shout out to everyone.
All
right.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. All right, now this is gonna be an awkward end.
No!
Okay.
1, 2, 3.